Cancers, this is Annette with Annette's Astrology Corner, and this is your September forecast. And I know I said I wasn't going to do one, but I can't freaking help it, because it is just a game-changing month, and I gotta. I know it's late. It doesn't matter. For the people who follow me on a regular basis, they're going to see something new up, and they're going to be like, what's that about? What's Annette doing now? So, for those, you get a treat. So, we have a big month because this is eclipse season, and I really love you guys and really want to focus my attention on you during a lunar eclipse, because I personally hate lunar eclipses. I dread them. I've had 3 tarot card readings because I'm petrified of the endings and what it means for me in the past, and I just don't like anything emotional to come up to derail me, and it always does on the lunar eclipse. So I'm here for you. I cannot freaking leave you. I don't know why. I have problems. But anyhow, so let's get it started. So we have a big month to talk about. And I'm going to keep these short and sweet. If you need more, come see me on my dailies, and I'll be here for you. But have my amethyst on to clear my energy and give you guys the purest form of my reading that I can. So, on the 6th, Venus goes direct in your 2nd house. And for you, 2nd house means possessions, how you're valued, how you value others, as well as it can be how you're valued at work. I mean, how you're paid. And so this is a big thing to talk about. When it goes direct, that means that, you know, how you're compensated for what you do and what your experience that you bring to a company, or how in general that you're valued by people that you work with, but also by others. And so this is a lot. This is a lot moving forward, because, you know, you want to be perceived well, you want to be accepted. So, I see a problem. And I'm going to be honest with you. And it is the fact that you can't let go of things. There's a desire, but there's a shackle, absolute shackle to fear that you can't let go of. So you don't value yourself enough. You don't set the right value on your time, on your dedication, on your determination, on the fact that you deserve more. And I'm concerned about that. I really am, because, you know, you have options and you're wanted, but you can't see it because there's this shackle to the past you can't let go of. So I really want you to pay attention on the 6th. What comes up? What are you faced with? What triggers do you have that it's fear-based. It's holding you back to something that you can't literally have, or that there is no value in anymore to make you move forward. I really want you to pay attention to that, because you know what? There's a lot of potential for happiness and for flourishing and for joy and for love and for all of the things you want, plentiful. But there's something that you can't let go of that pulls on you and struggles with you. We want to move up and direct and forward with power and with determination, but I see it clearly. Now, on the 12th, we have a new moon solar eclipse in Virgo. So solar eclipse is new beginnings, it's progression, it's moving forward, it's happiness, you know. But again, I think there's this illuminating shackle to the past that really needs to be defined. So for you, there was an injustice. Something happened that hurt your heart. You were sold a bill of goods. The words that were told to you were not what was delivered. There is an imbalance of validating somebody through what they say versus their actions. There was something that did not pay off. And I feel that this is something that you are used to, something that comes up time and time again, that somebody says something and you count on what they say, but then when it comes out, it's actually not the reality of the situation. And that creates an instability in your foundation, in the most simplest forms of your foundation. And it's an injustice to you. It's an absolute injustice to you. And it's hard for you to let go and to relinquish that pull for you. So you've got to, okay, so we have that injustice, but we have that, okay, there was an injustice. It was done to me, but there is a potential for something better. Yes, something fell hard. Words did not, you were promised something amazing, but it never flourished. It makes you hesitant to jump on the bandwagon and to see all the opportunity in front of you. And there is plentiful, because you're a Cancer. There is beautiful. There's always something beautiful. People are always drawn to your introspective views. So there's something there that could flourish, and it could be bountiful. It could be a bountiful harvest, but there's something in you that prevents you and pulls you, and it's a demon into your life, and it shackles you. So you need to release that. So I'm hoping that this new moon pops off the shackles, and you are free, and you are willing to move forward, and it's progressive movement, and it's upward, it's Libran, it's balance, it's balancing the option. So I want to say that I think it's somebody that's promised you the moon in your family, promised you the stable environment that you so desperately seek and want. They promised you foundation. They promised you something wonderful. And then it didn't work out. And then it made you question how you seek value in your deepest foundation. And it was injustice to you, and it was painful, and it was a demon into your life. So you're not willing to let go of it, because if you do, that could make you too optimistic, and it can make you unguarded, and it could make you optimistic, and it could make you want to fall in love. And this is a demon. This is the dichotomy. This is the new beginning this month, and it's the ending this month. What is it the ending of? Is it the ending of hope, or is it the new beginning of hope? You have to decide, which one is it? Which one puts you forward and makes you progress? That's what I see. I can tell you right now that there's a cup that's just full of new beginnings, and full of new hope, and full of a really wonderful future. But the injustice that was done to you, you keep in your mind, and you use it to hold you back. So don't let it hold you back. Let it know that you'll never fall into that again. Know that the new beginning is that you are smarter, you're knowledgeable, you are on fire. The world is your oyster, that if something that comes up that is embellished, you will recognize, and you will never, ever fall like that again. You won't. And that's okay. We all fall. We all have to learn these lessons. We all are. But we can unshackle ourselves, and we can see it for the lesson. We can take off the chains to whatever it is, and we can move forward. Saturn is going to go into Sagittarius on the 17th. On the 6th, in the 6th house. So Saturn on the 17th is going to be moving into Sagittarius in the 6th house. For you, this is setting up positive routines that help you seek mental security, a spirituality, a mental peace, an expansion of your mind. This is about looking at things from a broader perspective and understanding the karmic lessons and the balance in them and the earthly, tangible things that we want versus the spiritual purpose that we were put on the earth for. This is about balancing out all of that energy. It's about setting up routines. For many of you, hopefully, it's about balancing out yoga and peace and wants and needs, emotional balance, seeking less time where we spend in imbalance in, my emotions are here, and so I need to counterbalance it here, and it's extremes. You're not there anymore. You're finding ways to seek internal balance. It is a gorgeous time for you. It'll be in Sagittarius for the next couple of years, so I really just want you to set up some healthy routines, and it's completely supported. It's completely supported, and all the people that come into your life will also be completely supported. On the 17th, we have Mercury going into retrograde in Libra. This suggests that there is a balance you are trying to seek balance in family, idealizing family. I think for many of you, you saw the white picket fence, but you now know that's not what it is, and there's just how do you know what it is? Now you're redefining it. You're redefining that home balance, and that's quite difficult. There's part of you that sees the potential of flourishing in your home and family, but there's this draw to your past, this shackle to your past, and this pain. And so the balance is wanting the home and family environment, and you mentally invested in that and it didn't work out. So there's that imbalance, and there's that pull to the past, and there's that redefining, and there's that fine-tuning of where you went wrong and how you thought about things and how you believed what people said they would give you, and it created a shaky foundation, but there's new beginnings, and we can't really concentrate on what happened in the past. What happened in the past happened in the past. We just need to find a way to mentally deal with it and redefine it for ourselves. Now, on the 27th, we have a lunar eclipse in Aries. This is in ego in your 10th house. So this is about letting go of what the hell happened to you. Just say fuck it. Okay? Just let it the hell go. We are, as Cancerians, we're shackled to the past. We can't see the opportunity because we're sitting here bound by our own need to be bound. It is not like we are shackled and we can't get away. It is because we almost see a kind of sick comfort in being bound to what freaking happened to us and keeping ourselves safe and letting that define us. And instead of looking at opportunity and newness and planting new seeds and flourishing and this beautiful solar eclipse that is in Virgo in our 3rd house and walking out there and exposing ourselves to communication. And you know what it is? We got sold a bill of goods by tongue, by the way that somebody spoke to us. So we're really afraid. We're really super afraid of that happening again because we secretly want it. So we just want to go off and seek tangible things to set our foundation straight. We're not willing to look at heart and love, and we're not willing to listen anymore. We're willing to just count on tangible things that we can touch, action, which I think is kind of good in a certain way, but I think in a way, look, there is something that's trying to redefine a Cancerian. It's trying to make us follow through. It's trying to make us stable. It's trying to make us emotionally competent. to have what we seek, a plentiful and beautiful, flourishing environment, but there's this need to resist. There's this need to not take the opportunities. There's this need to, I need to protect myself. I need to crawl into my Cancer shell. I'm seeing that. So value yourself. I think the key is, even though somebody did not value you, value yourself. Look beyond what they saw. They may have defined you and said things to you that hit home and took away part of your personal power. So that's the shackles. That's the part that you can't just unlock, just can't take the shackle off of over your neck and let it go. There's part of that. But if you do, you will find that words can be comforting again. You will see through the bullshit, honey. You aren't there anymore. Karmic lessons come into your life and they take what they take from you because they are redefining how you listen. And actions need to match words. That's all it was about. It was about opportunity means, opportunity in seeking both words and action. That's all we needed to learn from what we learned. That's it. Stop letting it mean more than that, because that's really the hell all it is. All right, sweeties, that is your month of September. Of course, there's much more, and you can follow me on my daily forecast. And there is much to learn from a day-to-day reading, but this is specifically honed into you. I thank you so much for watching Annette's Astrology Corner, and I will talk to you guys again next month.